Well, thank you, Paul, and good evening, everybody. It is great to be here tonight with the New Hampshire High Tech Council and to all of you, with your guest speaker, Dave Friend, who is the founder of Carbonite and just a terrific speaker, I hear, and to all of New Hampshire's high-tech businesses. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for creating jobs. Thank you for driving our economy forward. As governor, I want to support your work. The goal here is for us to help businesses grow, attract new innovative companies to the state, help entrepreneurs here in the state do startups if that's what they want to do. When we do that, when we create the kind of ecosystem that is so fruitful for high-tech entrepreneurs and companies and innovation generally, we create high-quality jobs. That strengthens the middle class, and that makes our economy even stronger. Toward that end, we've been focusing really hard on how it is that we should go about building the strongest workforce possible for the 21st century. It's especially important for high technology companies. I try to visit about a business a week. It turns out to maybe 3 a month or so. And a number of those visits are at high-tech companies, and what I hear more than anything is the need to make sure that we have a workforce with the kind of technical skills that are the foundation of a 21st century employee, but also the kind of skills that will help them be creative and collaborative as we work increasingly in high-speed, collaborative teams to make sure that our businesses are competing and innovating. I also want to make sure that our state government is nimble and small and responsive to the needs of the business community. I'm very pleased that in the bipartisan budget we passed last June, we were able to double the research and development tax credit and make it permanent. We also provided funds for technical assistance for our businesses in other sectors as well, and especially in export sectors. And it's been really great to see New Hampshire have the kind of growth in exports that has made us the state with the highest growth in exports in the country for 2013, and we're going to keep at that. And we also need to make sure that New Hampshire continues to have the status as one of the safest, healthiest, and most livable states in the nation, because we know that people care not only about being able to find a good, high-quality job that they can build a good life and family around, but they also want to do it in a state where there's a high quality of life. So we're making sure that we invest in those areas as well to keep us safe, to protect our natural resources, and to make sure that the recreational opportunities here and the tourist industry is also preserved. I can't overstate the importance of high technology and smart manufacturing in our state. It drives our economy forward. It lays the foundation for innovative economic growth. It exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit that New Hampshire is known for. It's going to be incredibly important to help attract talent to and keep young people in our state. Your council's work is incredibly important to support this critical industry, to advocate for it, and I hope very much that we will continue to have conversations as you all bring to state government some of your concerns or suggestions for how we can improve. And I'm thrilled that your council represents all stages of the high-tech life cycle, startups to accomplished entrepreneurs who've already realized great success, and everyone in between. Finally, I'd add this. I believe that the genius of our democracy is the fact that we understand that in a democracy, everyone counts and everyone has something to offer. And when we make sure that we have built the foundation that allows every person to thrive, we unleash a lot of talent and energy as we do that, and that's the raw material for the kind of businesses that you all are developing and running, and it is the raw essential ingredient for the kind of innovative economic growth that will define us and the 21st century. So I am very, very grateful for all the work all of you do. I am honored to be part of this special evening to recognize an individual who has played a crucial role in the success of high technology in New Hampshire. Thank you.
So now we're going to change the program up a little bit. Typically now we'd move on with the awards and our keynote speaker, but we're going to do something special for someone who's been very, very special to the High Tech Council. And we've been planning this for a while, but somehow word leaked out to WMUR, and they produced a news piece, but they alerted us before they aired it, and they decided to hold it back, but they're going to let us show it tonight. So if we could cue the video, please.
Our honoree joins us tonight with a wealth of experience in so many areas. We salute our honoree, Mr. Fred Kocher.
Over the many years the Council has been in existence, we have given out very, very few Lifetime Achievement Awards. And as we were planning out this dinner, I realized that my involvement with the Council goes back 5-10 years, but I realized that we'd shared this podium with Fred for years, and this was the first EOY he wasn't going to be here as an MC. So what an ideal time to recognize him with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Fred, for decades, you have and continue to work tirelessly on behalf of the state of New Hampshire for causes that are near and dear to your heart. Your focus on making New Hampshire a better place to live by advocating for education, technology, branding, and regulatory and economic development issues has been outstanding. Your reputation really precedes you. We know the significant impact you've had on this organization and the state, and it's our privilege to honor you. Pam is here today. Pam Kocher, Fred's wife, is with us, and oh, come on up, Pam. And Fred, we snuck someone in at the last minute, and your sister Pat is in the audience as well. Pat, can you, there she is. Now, the video highlighted a lot of the major things that we worked on, but so I've been plotting with Pam a little bit, and we said, okay, what don't people know about Fred? And we've learned that you've taken up a new hobby.
Maybe I should leave now.
We learned that you have an issue. You have a little issue with birds at home, and squirrels in specific, and a love of bird and an issue with squirrels. So we've heard you've been tabbed in the neighborhood as the Squirrel Man, and this image has been captured on camera. Now, I do want to say on Fred's behalf, that is a marshmallow gun. No, back to the serious business. It's my pleasure to present you this award for Lifetime Achievement. Congratulations, Fred, and thank you. And I know that you'll be an incredibly valuable member to the Council as a trustee going forward. Thank you again.
Well, I'm so honored. Thank you. Thank you to the Governor. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Matt. And all my friends here at Table 5, and Tom and his wife, and Kedar and his wife, and Tiffany and the Chancellor, just this is wonderful. But that squirrel picture, I want you to know that I'm an equal opportunity wildlife guy. So I give the bird seed to the squirrels on the ground and the birds in the bird feeder, thinking that would work. It doesn't. And you all know that if you have bird feeders, the squirrels get up to the bird feeders, and that's where I get involved. And it's a losing battle, let me tell you. So somebody gave me this marshmallow gun, one of my relatives, and I haven't really used it yet, but we love wildlife, and we live on a lake in Barrington, so we love our wildlife. Let me just say something quickly. I know time is critical to this kind of an event. I made a decision when I got back from Vietnam with the Marine Corps that I would try to make something of my life, and I would do it in New Hampshire. Very special place, New Hampshire. Good place to work, bring up a family, and make your reputation. And I have resisted many attempts to leave New Hampshire. One to NBC News in Chicago and other groups around the country, because I really believed that, and I tell young people this if they ask, that if you can stay in one place and you can make contacts and you can build your reputation, that it will serve you and your family as well as anything I can think of, because you become known. You become a living resume. And I tell young people this, and I hope that will, the few young people that I've talked to will stay in New Hampshire, because we want a lot of our graduates to stay in New Hampshire, a lot more of them. But I really believe that. And New Hampshire, the great state that it is just that perfect place to live and work. And so I have made my commitment here. I'm glad I did. It was the right decision. We all make decisions. I made the right one. I'm honored. Thank you so much for this.